What if paradise isn't just a fleeting memory, but an extraordinary reality waiting for you to reclaim it? Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and envision the earth beneath your feet, where humanity first basked in the warmth of life within a garden that whispers tales long forgotten. Can you feel Eden's enchantment beckoning you to awaken? The Bible speaks of rivers overflowing with joy and lands teeming with wonder. But what if these divine truths are more than age-old fables? Picture yourself accessing those hidden treasures of beauty and transforming your everyday existence in this very moment. The gates of Eden could be just a heartbeat away from fulfilling your deepest desires. Stay with us. What you uncover today has the power to revolutionize everything you thought you knew. In the heart of Genesis, we find ourselves captivated by the enchanting story of Eden, a garden meticulously woven by the divine creator, teeming with life and marking the very dawn of our human experience. This sacred narrative is not merely a tale. It is steeped in mystery and wonder, weaving together the essence of creation with the promise of existence itself. As we pause to reflect on this holy ground, often revered as the cradle of life, a haunting question emerges from the depths of our souls. Is Eden merely a metaphor of our collective dreams? Or did it once thrive, a tangible paradise enriched by the sweet fragrance of blossoms and the vibrant hues of creation dancing within the golden sun? Delving deeper into Genesis, we encounter the four majestic rivers that flow from Eden: Pishon, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates. These rivers, akin to lifeblood coursing through the veins of creation, beckon us to explore a forgotten paradise. Are they the sacred keys to Eden, lying in wait for us to unveil their mysteries, calling us to intertwine the sacred and the mundane of our lives? Within this lush garden unfolds the poignant tale of Adam and Eve, the first whispers of humanity in a world unmarred by sin. Picture it, God walking beside them in the cool of the day, sharing an intimacy so profound it transcends our deepest understanding. Yet, through their fateful decision to stray, those gates closed with a resounding thud, leaving us with bittersweet echoes of a promise for redemption, a promise that resonates through the ages, inviting us to yearn for restoration today. As we embark on this exploration of an ancient mystery, we are not merely retracing steps in history. We are setting forth on a transformative journey to reconnect with our spiritual roots. So let us pause and return to where this timeless saga truly begins. Together, let us step into the reverberating echoes of Eden, ignited by our faith and curiosity, ready to uncover the hidden treasures that await within its sacred depths. Imagine standing at the edge of a world untouched by time, where the soft whispers of ancient waters weave stories that echo through the ages. The book of Genesis paints an enchanting picture of the rivers of Eden, a vibrant tapestry filled with divine purpose and a hint of mystery. As we immerse ourselves in the original Hebrew text, we discover a new lens through which these sacred waters come alive. Genesis 2:10 tells us, "A river watering the garden flowed from Eden. From there it was separated into 4 headwaters." But what if, instead of picturing a river dividing, we envision these 4 mighty rivers converging into one sacred source? As we explore deeper, the names of these rivers, Pishon, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates, emerge, each carrying its unique story, its own path through history. The elusive Pishon winds through Havilah, a land shimmering with gold and precious stones. The Gihon, surrounding the lush landscapes of Cush, evokes visions of untamed beauty. Then we have the Tigris and Euphrates, familiar rivers that have shaped the cradle of civilization. Together, these rivers embody beautiful unity, a divine gathering of life-giving forces, perhaps reflecting the harmonious design intended from the very beginning of creation. Now, let's pause to consider the spiritual implications of this convergence. In a world that often feels divided, the rivers of Eden remind us of a deeper unity, beckoning us back to the oneness we once shared. This sacred geography resonates within us, tapping into our human longing, a yearning to return to peace and wholeness, to restore what was lost. As these rivers flow together, they become a powerful metaphor for our journey back to God, guiding us to navigate the currents of faith and embrace surrender. Yet, even as we reflect on this divine mystery, questions linger in our hearts. Why did God choose these rivers and this land to nurture the first humans? What secrets lie beneath their waters, waiting for those who seek with open hearts? The rivers of Eden are more than geographical markers. They are vibrant symbols of a promise, a reminder that paradise is not a distant fantasy, but a reality for those who dare to believe. However, the mystery does not end here. As we continue our exploration, we uncover the truth that the rivers of Eden mark the beginning of a greater revelation, one that invites us to look beyond the physical realm and delve into spiritual depths, urging us to uncover the true essence of paradise, lost and found. It calls us to reflect on our own lives. How can we find sacred convergence on our journeys, allowing the waters of faith to bring wholeness in our fragmented world? The rivers seem to whisper, urging us onward toward the understanding that we were created for connection, both with the Creator and with each other. A reminder that even now, paradise beckons us home. As we stand at the edge of this ancient narrative, let's embark on a journey into the lands of Havilah and Cush, names that have echoed through the ages. Picture Havilah, described in Genesis as a place bursting with treasures, gold, bdellium, and onyx. But where might this mysterious land lie today? Some scholars suggest it could be nestled in the Arabian Peninsula, where the sands conceal the secrets of a bygone era. Envision those shimmering grains, sunlight dancing off precious stones, all woven into the richness of God's creation. This land symbolizes divine provision, a reminder of the vast abundance meant for us. How does it feel to realize such splendor was crafted for our enjoyment and sustenance? Now, let's turn our gaze to the river Gihon, a mighty waterway that wraps around the land of Cush, drawing us into a realm where greenery thrives and untamed beauty flourishes. While Cush is often associated with regions in Africa, there's a compelling view that its biblical roots may lie closer to Mesopotamia. Imagine a land where life-giving waters caress the earth, nurturing it like a gentle, loving embrace from God Himself. Can you sense the vitality within these waters? This testament reveals how God's power sustains us, reminding us that even in the wildest places, life can flourish. In what ways does this revelation resonate in your own life? The Tigris and Euphrates have witnessed the rise and fall of countless empires, flowing through the heart of what many call the cradle of civilization. What stories have these waters collected over time? They have seen humanity take its first steps and echoed the narratives of generations along their banks. Through these rivers, we glimpse the continuous thread of God's plan, the intricate balance of creation set in motion from the very beginning. As we trace their journey, we are led toward the Persian Gulf, a place where the ancient world and modern life converge. Might this be the gateway to Eden, the sacred space where heaven touches earth? The spiritual implications are profound. Seeking out Eden allows us to envision the world as it was meant to be, a realm unmarred by sin, where humanity thrived in harmony with the Creator. It invites us to explore a deeper understanding of paradise, not as a distant dream, but as a vibrant promise that awaits. What does your heart long for in the quest to return to this divine promise? Yet our exploration doesn't end here. What if the essence of Eden isn't just a place on a map, but resides within the hearts of every believer? This journey calls us further, inviting us to peer beyond the physical realm into the spiritual domain, where the promise of Eden awaits those who dare to seek it. In doing so, we begin to grasp that the rivers of Eden are not merely historical or geographical references. They symbolize the enduring connection we share with the divine, guiding us back to the realization that we were created for more than mere existence. We were created for relationship, unity, and the beauty of thriving in God's presence. How can you actively pursue this divine presence in your daily journey? As we delve deeper into the heart of Eden, let's take a moment to ponder the profound mystery of its perfection, a perfection that transcended mere physical beauty and embraced rich spiritual essence. Imagine a realm where every leaf danced in the breeze, and each whisper of the wind carried a divine purpose beyond human understanding. In Genesis 1:31, God declares, "It is very good." This existence, untouched by sin, allowed humanity to live in effortless connection with the Creator. Yet within this flawless sanctuary lay seeds of a greater cosmic struggle, a battle reverberating through time that would alter everything. In the serene shade of Eden's trees, a serpent quietly slithered, embodying doubt and deception. Genesis 3:1 reveals this serpent as more cunning than any creature, reminding us how insidiously doubt weaves itself into our hearts, often in subtle ways. In this sacred garden, the serpent's chilling question still resonates today. Did God really say? This challenge initiated a spiritual battle that echoes now, a relentless struggle for our trust in the Bible's truth, for our unwavering faith in divine promises. When Adam and Eve reached for that forbidden fruit, the perfection of Eden shattered, leaving paradise lost in its wake. A heart-wrenching moment that beckons us to confront the gravity of choice. Yet this loss does not signify the end. It opens the door to a divine plan for redemption. Romans 5:19 reminds us that through one man's disobedience, many became sinners, but through another man's obedience, many will find righteousness. This promise shines brightly through time as a beacon of restoration and hope, a compelling call to return to the heart of God, where love and grace await. The stakes are enormous. The fall of humanity serves as a poignant reminder of the constant battle against forces that seek to undermine our faith. It calls us to stand unwavering, to trust wholeheartedly in God's promises, and to seek the paradise that faith in Jesus Christ offers us. As we reflect on the lush Garden of Eden, we're invited to look beyond the loss and embrace the hope of regaining paradise, a hope that is not just a distant wish, but a living, breathing reality for all who dare to believe. Yet, the mystery does not conclude here. As we continue this journey together, let us explore deeper meanings within this ancient account. What hidden truths lie in the sacred story of Eden, waiting to be uncovered? What lessons can resonate deeply in our lives as we venture into this divine enigma? What will we discover about the human condition, the nature of faith, and the incredible scope of God's love? As we ponder these questions, may our hearts be opened, prepared to embrace the transformative journey that lies ahead. pause for a moment. Breathe deeply and allow the noise of the world to gently drift away. Feel the weight of silence wrap around you as you connect with the whisper of ancient rivers flowing quietly within. Can you sense it? That tender, eternal nudge inviting you to remember the Eden nestled deep in your heart. In your soul lies a garden yearning for life, a sacred space where hope and faith can bloom brightly, even amidst the shadows that doubt sometimes casts. Will you summon the courage to nurture this inner Eden, to shower it with trust and the kind of patience that allows its beauty to unfold, just as spring patiently reveals the marvel of renewal? The tale of our fall from grace isn't merely a story of disobedience. It's a shared testament of our journey, a poignant reminder that redemption is always within reach. Will you confront the serpentine doubts that coil around your faith? Can you muster the strength to push through them, to embrace the promise of paradise as something not just remembered, but lived vibrantly within you today? It's all too easy to let the relentless currents of disbelief sweep away our inner garden, leaving it barren and forgotten. But what if today you chose a different path? What if you allowed faith to guide you, like a gentle river leading you back to your sacred beginnings? Sit with this moment of discomfort. Let it teach you and soften your heart. In the stillness, take time to reflect. What seeds of faith will you plant today? What loving action will you take now to honor the garden within? Let these thoughts cradle you, nurturing your spirit as you prepare to step forward in trust and love. In the grand tapestry of time, the Garden of Eden whispers to us still, echoing through the ages and reaching into our hearts today. As we trace the ancient rivers and lands, we are drawn not just to a physical place, but to a profound spiritual truth that weaves us into God's divine narrative. The story of Eden unfolds the tale of humanity itself, woven with threads of loss and longing, coupled with our ceaseless search for a true home. This is an invitation to remember the beauty that once enveloped us, and to stand firm in the promise of restoration that is ours even now. The gates of this sacred garden are not confined by the limits of time or space. Rather, they are locked by the shadows of our disbelief and despair. Yet, the gentle call to return still resonates today, urging us to step boldly into the light of faith. Within the heart of every believer lies the treasure of rediscovering this lost paradise, a chance to cultivate lives that reflect the eternal harmony and grace of Eden. Our journey back to this sacred place is paved with trust in the divine, an act of surrender to the everlasting love that longs to heal and restore us. Now, as the veil of mystery lifts before us, we are beckoned to perceive the world through new eyes. The promise of Eden is not a mere relic confined to history. It is a living hope, alive and vibrant, beckoning for our future. Let this truth stir within you. The garden is not beyond our grasp. It flourishes in every act of love, blossoms in every moment of faith. Embrace your divine role in this sacred story, for in doing so, you align yourself with the very rhythm of creation. The gates of Eden swing wide for the heart that dares to believe, opening a pathway to the hope and restoration that is God's gift to us all. As we find ourselves in this moment of reflection, I lovingly invite you to take a moment to consider what the Garden of Eden symbolizes for you in your own life today. Your thoughts are precious. Please feel free to share them in the comments below. Together, we are on this beautiful journey of faith and understanding, seeking the divine truth that unites us. If you feel a gentle tug at your heart to delve deeper into these sacred mysteries, I would be honored for you to join our community by subscribing. Let's walk alongside each other, uncovering the revelations that await us on this spiritual path. Your presence here means so much, and together, we shine a light of truth in all that lies ahead. Stay present, dear soul. Let the promise of Eden nurture your spirit in the days to come. As we part for now, may the stillness we've shared resonate within you, reminding you of the serene peace that resides in us all. Until our paths cross again, may you be embraced by the everlasting love that surrounds and supports every moment of your life.